Did you know you can write real executable programs using only emojis? A developer named Glorious Cow accidentally discovered that emojis are actually completely valid x86 machine code. So this developer used them to build a working DOS program. Here's how that happened. So it started as an accident. He was building a web-based x86 disassembler when he noticed emojis get URL encoded into hex bytes. He pasted a goat emoji and got the following encoding back. And if you know 8088 assembly, that sequence is actually valid machine code. F0 is the lock prefix, and 9F is the LAHF instruction, and the two 90s are NOPs. The goat emoji, by pure coincidence, disassembles into real CPU instructions. And this pattern works through other emojis too. Nearly every emoji grapheme in UTF-8 starts with the same 2-byte prefix, F09F, because that's how Unicode encodes characters outside the basic multilingual plane. So he went further and asked, could you write an entire program using only displayable emojis? He built a full hello program out of about 30 emojis, saved it in a raw UTF-8 file with a .com extension, and ran it in a DOSBox X. And it actually executed and printed text to the screen. He mapped out which emojis act as clean instructions. So for example, a cow emoji increments a pointer, a camel writes a byte to memory, and some emojis have what he calls an open tail, an incomplete instruction like an MOV that's missing its immediate value, which gets compiled by whatever bytes the next emoji happens to supply. If you string the right emojis together in the right order, you get a real working assembly. But the real struggle was solving arbitrary data encoding, since most byte values don't map cleanly onto real emojis. He used the AAD instruction, which lets you specify a custom base for its arithmetic, to build a tiny decoder that reconstructs any byte value from the tail bytes of 256 chosen emojis. With that decoder, he packed and ran an entire VGA graphics demo over 1,000 bytes written and executed as nothing but emojis in a real DOS environment. So it's completely impractical and wonderfully unnecessary piece of engineering, and that's exactly why it's brilliant. If you want to stay up to date with the latest weird and wonderful programming stories like this one, be sure to subscribe to the Better Stack channel.